All right. So I found this over on Twitter, right? By Trey at Rainy JD. I think they're a stan account. I forgive you. Right, I forgive you because, you know, this is the first news that I found, and I figured that it's the right thing to do to give them props. So, well done for sharing this. There is apparently an unlisted trailer on the Mortal Kombat playlist on the Mortal Kombat YouTube's channel, right, for Quan Chi. Dude, I can't get over the fact, right, I can't get over the fact that this dude, right, that they used for Quan Chi, like the way they made Quan Chi look, looks like the bad guy in Temple of Doom, Indiana Jones Temple of Doom, right? Kalima! Kalima! Right? That's what it is, man. Right? Anyway, because like, and I'll show you in a sec, because I'm going to load up MK9, I'm going to load up MK10, I'm going to have a bit of theory sessions, right? And they just simply say Quan Chi trailer dropping this week. It should be, hopefully, because I'm sick of Omni-Turd, right? And I do like Quan Chi as a character. I've had a lot of fun with Quan Chi in the past. And over on the Mortal Kombat 1 Leaks Reddit, by Team Buller, Interloco's Quan Chi Datamine, it's also, they've apparently found some stuff here for like some of his special moves, right? So you got Skull, Rune, Self-Harm, Rune Buff, Bone Cage EX, and Bone Trap. Obviously, this is pure speculation. He surely has a couple of other moves like Trance and Skydrop. But what do you think about those moves could be? Sounds like it could be a setup character, and that sounds good to me. I like tricky, hard to master. You know, I'm gonna be real, right? Like we didn't have all this stupid ass lingo back in the day. You know what I mean? Like we didn't have this. Oh, this would be a great character for this tier, and the plus flames on block. No one gives a shit, right? These young people, like, how did you play fighting games back in the day? How did you manage to play a fighting game back in the day? Very easy. You pick up this instead of this, and you just get beat to shit until you figure out how to beat them. It's not hard. It's like any video game out there, right? Like this is the thing, right? Like, so I've been watching my son play a lot of Dark Souls games lately, right? And the mentality that we get from some of the, I've got to do a video about, man, it's hilarious. These people do not like the idea that I play my own way. Right? They can't stand it. It's hilarious. What happened to all that freedom, bro? What happened to what Ed Boon said, allowing me to play the way I want to play? Anyway, right? So I've been watching him play Dark Souls game, right? And it's like, you know, what if, you know, you have all these classes, right? All these weapons and stuff, right? So you can play any way you want. But what if every single time people, and they probably do, but every single time people are like, no, you've got to use this weapon, you've got to have these stats, you've got to have this gear, you've got to have this class. Otherwise, you're just scrubbing, bro. I like people come in, they go, oh man, you know, what do you call it? I hope he gets that move back too, right? They're like, oh, you know, oh, you're just hitting random buttons to win. Do I look like I'm hitting random buttons to win? Seriously? This is how stupid some people are when it comes to like the modern day fighting game community. Anyway, so this is MK9 Quan Chi, right? He's got his skull, which is cool. Let me just enhance some of this stuff. Full, there we go. Right. He's also got this ground move. Now we've seen this move actually come back. He actually uses it. He's like, pow, pow, like when he's fighting with Shang Tsung at the end. So it's absolutely in the game. I've seen that move. He'll have his skull for sure. What we need, right, is, let's see what they're named in here. So he's got his skeletal burst, which is a boost, right? Which can go either way. So when you activate it, it can either give you like a health increase or like extra output damage, right? So you obviously can't reactivate it while it's not there. There we go, right? Bye-bye. He's not going to do it. There we go, damage boost, right? So he's going to have that. I'm assuming he's going to have his drop, right? Hopefully the enhanced one like this. Because Quan Chi's kind of always funny like that. You know, his fatality where he tears your leg off and he beats the shit out of you with it. I mean, that's hilarious. Right? Anyway, so he's got his ground burst. We know that he's got that back. We've seen that. Right? And then the other one too, which is his trance. Now, this was such a great stun move. Right? Really cool. Really, really cool. Right? I'm just saying something. Oh, there's no frame data. How did we learn? Dude, how did I play this game back in the day without frame data? Shut. Right. So that's Quan Chi, right? That's good old Quanners. That's his moveset from MK9, and we'll quickly load up MK10, right? Because then we get the variations, which is probably what they're going to be leaning into. Alright? Probably going to be leaning into that. Now, I do like Quan Chi as a character. He is also rocking the best hairstyle in the entire world. There is no substitute. Chicks dig it, even if they say they don't, right? I'm just saying, man. Right? When you do things to a certain lady, right, using that, it's like a basketball. She sticks her hand on it and she's just dribbling. You know what I'm saying, right? You know what I'm saying, dude? What's that? What's the Harlem Globetrotters theme? That's what we need playing, right? Anyway, let's get this show on the road. Right, MK10. Here we go. Alright, so, where's practice? Training, practice, right? So, we'll go through each of his variations. Okay. Now, I must admit, like, just, hang on, where is it? I wanna know what you guys think. Like, this is a direct comparison. Right? He looks really threatening there. Yeah. And then when you see him, like, in the combat pack and stuff, he doesn't look as mean. Like, here, it looks like he stepped on a piece of Lego and he's only just starting to realize the intense, excruciating, you know, pain that has been brought in. I just realized this. Did you guys notice this? I just realized this. Look at Quan Chi's chest piece. Look at it. It's actually got like a skull thing underneath. It's actually trapped in there. It's got the teeth showing. That's badass, man. Anyway, right. So hang on. So we'll go summoner first. So we can have a look at what he's got. Because obviously, in this game, they need to bring this style back. This like walk forward and then walk away back. Whatever it is right now is stupid, right? Look how badass he looks in this game, man, right? Look how badass he looks, right? So he's got his skull. It's coming right out of his skull, right? He's got his little Yegede move, which I actually found a lot better. I did find it a lot better in this game than MK9's, just because MK9's, it was so weak on, like, when it was standard. Like, very weak, right? He's got his trance back. Right, which looks great. I'm assuming, like, he's got a nice set of moves. Right, and he's also got his sky drop. Okay, if you enhance it, he does that. So we're going to assume that he's getting some standard moves back, right? Because that's his jam, Right, that's the Quan Gem. That's the Gem Chi. Right? That's the Gem Chi. What do we got? We've got Skull. We've got Demon Skull. It's enhanced. Yeah, we've got... Oh, he's got an Air Skull as well. Right, so that's pretty cool. Knowing how broken MK1 is, they'll definitely have that in there. Right, we've got his Sky Drop. You can do it in the air, obviously. Ground Burst, naturally, you can enhance it. And then, of course, you got the variation stuff, which was his Demon thing. Right? So... Which was kind of cool, actually. And I wouldn't be surprised if they use that sort of stuff. Look how slow he walks. I mean, what does this dude just get out of bed? Yeah, he's like, oh, man, I'm not going to recover. Right? So we'll go back and check, because I just want to see whether they've locked some other special moves away. Depending on the variation that you've chosen. Ermac's kind of on my radar. Like, I'm very curious about Ermac as well. But definitely Quan Chi. Right? I had so much fun beating the crap out of people with Quan back in MK9 days. Right? He was really, really cool. Right, so let's check his move list again. He's got all the standard stuff. Yep. Alright, so then he's just simply got like his... Okay, so he's got his black magic crap. Right? Which is fine. And then it changes how it looks. Which is pretty cool. Right? Do that one. What was the other one? Is it that one? Hang on, let me check. Oh, Blanche. How do I grab her? There we go. I don't want that one again. That's stupid. Hang on, I'll reset it. Ah! There we go. There we go. Oh, it's on them now. Okay, alright, that's cool. So, does it change that color? Yeah, it does, yeah. So I do kind of like that for Quan. Right? If they bring back all of those moves outside of his variation stuff, I'll already be pretty happy. Right? That'll be pretty good. But with some extras, right? So if we go back to the Datamine, which, you know, obviously is not going to be completion, right? He's got his skull. He's got a rune, which could be the ground thing that he creates, right? So he might have variations on those, like so it's like, you know, what I've just showed you. The self-harm could be... Now, the self-harm would be great. That could be the new trance, right? So instead of like this sort of crap as he's walking forward, like as they're walking towards you, they're like beating yourself up, you know? He's like, he puts you in a trance, you go, smack, smack, and then you like might crack your head on the ground or something like that. Now that'd be funny. That'd be funny, right? So I don't give a shit about your combos. I care about like cool special moves, right? That's all I care about. And then of course we got the rune, yeah, the rune buff, bone cage, EX, and the bone trap. I really hope that's not stuff that they've nicked from Shinnok. I really hope that's not stuff they've nicked from Shinnok, right? Because the thing is, right? Yeah, so he's got all the standard moves, that's fine. So you got these extras, right? So there's this move that Quan Chi did in the MK Deception intro that he never got. It was a protective, it was a shield wall, right? He brings up, like Raiden's attacking him, and he brings up this shield wall of skulls. It's so cool. Never showed up. Never showed up, right? So, what was his, hang on, what's his Jaeger Day? Portal Scoop, Portal Slam, okay, and then we got Portal Grab, Portal Stab, alright, okay. Now that's kind of funny. I like that. I like that. So that's kind of cool. So using some portals there would be kind of nice, right? So they're probably going to lean into a lot of this sort of stuff. You know. Anyway. Right. So who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Anyway, guys, I'll leave it there. Let me know what you think. Catch you next time.